Bird! There you are! You've been on top of the roof! Where have you been? I haven't seen you in your usual spot and everybody was worried about you. Everyone wanted to know where the roof cats went. Well, spoilers guys, they were actually on top of the roof, it seems. So Bird's kind of hanging out close to where Boss's usual hangout spot is. I don't see Boss's ears. It's been super rainy the last few days. Bird! Hi, Bird! I've missed you. You've been just like watching me. Bird has been the only one of the cats to stop by over the last few days because it has been so rainy. And he usually just stops by while he's doing a quick patrol. Look at him, look at him. Oh my gosh, so he's on the roof now. Oh my goodness. So after yesterday's big adventure over in Dawn Forest Park, I want to go back so bad. Oh my gosh, knowing that there are that many adorable, beautiful, absolutely fussy egret babies just waiting for me to watch them within walking distance, I am headed out to go see those guys as soon as I can. However, I do have work to do, like a lot of work. There were some hiccups, some bumps with my family back home. My mom's health is not always the best. So over the weekend, between me fighting off the mold spores and having allergy reactions from all of the rain that has been coming, and then some issues with my mom back home, I wasn't able to get much done. So my goal today is to sit down and be really productive and get quite a bit of work done, and then hopefully after Chips comes home in the second part of the afternoon with the delicious lunch that he always brings me, then I will actually follow him back to campus, and I might wander around on the National University's campus, or I might just go ahead and walk all the way down to the forest park and go see those egrets again, because that was one of the most exciting, enriching moments of the trip for me so far. I can't believe I shouldn't forget, and you vlogging people help me remember how much I love going out to find things outside, to share amazing discoveries of what's out there in the world with you. Shy little me, who could probably stay inside of this apartment the entire time that we are here in Taipei, not something I want to do, is just, I forget because I'm so shy and because I am so okay with just sitting down and doing work, that the true adventure is going out and looking for something and discovering something, and then at the heart and core of all of it, sharing it with you guys. And I just, I can't wait. So I'm gonna try to work really hard. I actually need to talk to you guys later about my new productivity methods that you have actually helped me start doing. So integrating the getting things done method, the Kaizen method, and also reading a really amazing book I need to talk to you other creatives about creative motivation. Doing all of those things will hopefully lead to getting a lot of work done this afternoon, even with my slower system. At this point, I just need to accept that's the way it is and start like clocking that into my time estimates. And then maybe we'll be able to go on some sort of adventure this afternoon. I'm so excited. And maybe now that it's not raining, Bird, Noble Lady, and Boss will start showing up again, which I know will make many of you guys very happy. Bird, you are showing up again. You're gonna make so many people happy. Everybody was wondering where the roof cats went. Are you coming for your daily food offering? I put it out. It's no longer anywhere near where any of the constant rain can get to it. Hi, buddy. Hi. Oh, yay. I'm so glad that you want some food. Oh, I guess I could put some water in on the other side for you too. All right, enjoy your patrol, Bird. I hope you'll enjoy sticking by today. I've really missed you. This is more like it. Hi, buddy. Now that I've seen you, I feel like my day can actually get started. Lunchtime! Some of the delicious vegan pot stickers that Chips has been bringing back lately, and they're so good. There's something about them that just makes like the perfect lunch. A little bit of soy sauce to go with it, some orange juice. I've got my notes open. This has been so amazingly helpful. I'm actually on a whole new productivity kick, and I am organizing my thoughts over here, and it is really, really helping out. So I'll talk to you guys about that later, and thank you guys so much to those of you who reminded me of the Getting Things Done program and the Kaizen program, because holy moly, everything is changing. And then processing some videos. Guys, these pot stickers are so good. They're so crispy and delicious, and they're full of so many yummy vegetables and some mock chicken tofu. And I love them. They make a really great, you almost feel like a little bit like, is this as healthy as it could be for me? But they make a really, really great sort of a lunch, especially because it's so filling just right in the middle of the day, and I feel totally re-energized after all the recording we've been doing. But I'm gonna miss them so much because they're so cheap here. They're just like a few US dollars, and then if you go back home, we have Chinese restaurants that are kind of nice that you can get vegan pot stickers and dumplings at, and it's like $12 for 10 dumplings. So I'm really gonna miss these when we go back home for sure. If I'm not mistaken, Sir Pigeon, you are behaving as though I can help you with something here, huh? Are you trying to show off your pretty feathers for me? Lucky you, I did bring rice crackers, but I promise they weren't intended for you. But I'll have to think about it, because you are pretty cute. And maybe it will bring your friend, the adorable red-helmeted waterbird, also known as a moorhen, over towards me. Oh, that got everybody's attention. All of the pigeons are dashing over for some of the rice cookie. Well, I don't want to give you guys too much because I don't know how good rice cookies are for you, but everybody here feeds you bread and birdseed in abundance. Also, are those a pair of glasses? We just found like a pair of glasses on the ground. How interesting is that for a little found object of the day, huh? Hi, little buddies. Have you guys eaten my little rice cookies? So today's adventure, I followed Chips to campus, and I am currently counting baby water birds by the side of one of the big beautiful ponds that they have made here on the campus grounds, and they are so cute. I thought I was pretty lucky to see so many pigeons, and I was having a really good time just sitting with the pigeons while I was going over my notes, and then the next thing you know, I spotted a juvenile moorhen. That's pretty exciting. So I started following the juvenile moorhens, and wouldn't you know, they led me to a floating island in the middle of this big lake. It is actually a floating mat of vegetation. It looks like some tall grasses, a whole bunch of different algae, some of the smaller waterweed species, and it is thick enough that there's actually several baby moorhens on it, and they're just the tiniest little black fuzzy cute balls ever, and I am so in love with them, and I am currently getting tons of video to share with you guys about them. This is going to be so exciting. With the moorhens, the way they actually work is the moorhen will often have at least like 2 clutches of babies during the year, and the juveniles from the first clutch will actually help to take care of the juveniles in the next clutch, which I think is very interesting. And I just managed to snag some video I'll be showing you guys of a female, I assume, moorhen who came back over to the little floating vegetation island that is like a floating nursery on this lake. I am so excited. Oh, too bad there's not like a warrior cats for birds, because I would be all over that. But this floating island vegetation little pond, in the middle of the pond, the female swam back over to it, and she just fed a juvenile and a baby at the same time. So I'm looking at a family unit here. I think the baby's trying to swim. Okay, I'm gonna get more video for you guys, because this is adventure, and this is what it's all about. You guys, I am here on campus at the National University of Taiwan, and I just got the best footage of a baby moorhen set with their father or mother. I don't really know how to tell the difference between the male or female adult moorhens. Over there on that little island of vegetation ever. I am on top of the world right now. That is going to be one of my all-time best birding photos ever. I cannot wait to share that with you guys. It's so pretty. I really love all of the trees that are all over this campus. Look how lovely they are. All of these twisted roots growing together. And so many of the trees have markers to tell you what species they are, how long they've been here. It's really beautiful. This is such an unassuming spot, just right next to the lake, and there's some people just playing with a basketball. There's volleyball courts over there. Dozens of people will walk by on the paths. And there's just this small cluster of old trees, and because they're just the right kind of tree, there are nests everywhere up here, and I am so thrilled. Everywhere you look up, if you look closely, you can see multiple nests made out of sticks, and then if you look closely along the tree trunks, you can see several cavity holes where many of the birds have their roost. And if you look for all the moving things, you can actually see some of the Taiwanese squirrels, and you can see a whole bunch of pigeons. The pigeons saw some little kids with treats, so they ran off after the kids, but the squirrels are still lurking. They look so much like mongoose to me. So here we are, guys, in the middle of Taipei City, in the middle of the campus. There are dozens of people playing volleyball and basketball right next to me. Couples walking their children around the lake, older couples sitting down to have lunch together. And I just managed to snag two incredible wildlife moments that I am blown away to have seen, just because I took an hour to break away from my usual routine and get over my nervousness of exploring in a foreign city and go and just look for some adventure. And I'm right here. I got those amazing pictures in the middle of a big city, so it can be done. It's just a matter of slowing down and trying to really watch, and you'd be amazed at what kind of little wildlife discoveries you can find. The other day, Chips and I actually found a really adorable gecko inside of a street lamp at a intersection in the middle of the street. It was really amazing. You really can find just wonderful discoveries like this anywhere. It's just a matter of getting out there and following your heart and looking for them. I'm really, really glad I came today. I'm really glad that thanks to you guys on the vlog channel, I'm really starting to put coming out here and adventuring first, because this is really what I want to do. This is really what fills my heart right now over here. And having you guys to kind of hold me accountable to going out and seeking something new and getting over my deeply ingrained nerves and anxiety, and to just put that aside in the name of adventure and in the name of following my heart and looking for beautiful naturey green things that I can discover all over the world. It just makes it a joyful experience all around. Somewhere out here might be more amazing birds. And now I know where to find a 5-color bird nest. Today has been an amazing afternoon. Charlotte, how do you feel about being a world traveler? I'm really glad we brought you and my little chipmunk card, because I love snuggling my little Rowlet during the day, and it's gonna be fun. Maybe I'll take him to Tokyo next year. That might be fun too. You're gonna travel the world with me, Rowlet? and we're gonna bring you everywhere. Make little postcards. It'll be awesome. That was so awesome. I am so glad that I did that. And just so you guys know, I am reorganizing my days and trying to really insert a lot more exploration of Taipei and discovery of Taipei in there. I had a really cool night where I just sat down a couple days ago and sort of meditated through what I want to get out of this trip, and part of it is definitely needing to do some basic work and keeping up with being Seri, especially over on the main channel. And I really want to be able to do our seasonal events. I really feel like that would be such a big personal accomplishment. It would definitely satisfy my productivity little to-do list checker offer personality that I love checking little things off my to-do list, and I love doing themed stuff like that. And it's been so much fun to see how happy people are about Subnautica and Spore and these new things that we're trying out, and that's like a fraction of all of the stuff I wanted to tackle for Summer in Space. And it's so fun. Even the official Wolf Quest people have been like sharing my Wolf Quest for Dawn of the Wolves everywhere, and I'm a little bit like, whoa, okay. I'm a little embarrassed, but only in like the humble sort of like, oh gosh sort of way. So I mean, we've got that much awesomeness going on for the main channel, but I really wanted to make sure that I can experience and push myself to discover and adventure here, and having the vlog channel to be accountable to about that is really helpful. I want to be able to look back on our vlogs together, guys, and see our time in Taiwan as a series of adventures. Some of it's going to be the personal growth of figuring out how to balance all of the work that I do with all of the adventure. Some of it's going to be figuring out new phases of my own development, like the productivity stuff I was talking about earlier. I cannot thank you guys enough for recommending some of the productivity books and philosophies that I've been looking into. There's something so peaceful about being able to look myself in the mirror and just admit you haven't been using your time well. That's why you're so overwhelmed. And it's not a matter of getting everything done, it's just a matter of being able to be aware and realistic over how much time and what you need to do to get the things you want to do done. And it's like, once you break apart the big project like Summer in Space or adventuring out in Taipei apart and look at it step by step, then it's so much less overwhelming. Even if I have to look at all the things I want to do and point at them and go, well, I don't have enough room for all of this, I can only take you and you with me today. And it was just really like a whole big weight off my shoulder, because being able to look at, assess, and just be realistic about the time that it would take to get some things done, and about where I'm wasting some of my time and where I'm making things harder for myself because I haven't taken, you know, even 20 minutes to sit down and redo how I organize my files on my computer so I can produce videos faster. Even those things have just been so helpful and so amazing, and it's been so nice to at least look at all of the things I want to get done and not blame myself for physically not having enough time in the day, and also prioritizing better. And that all sounds so boring, but it means that I've been able to prioritize adventure yesterday and today, and I've also been able to get work done. And now I'm going to relax for a little while the files transfer, because that's a downtime thing. I don't really have a lot I can do in that downtime just yet. Coming up with a list so I can keep things moving though. But I'm transferring the files from the amazing wildlife discoveries we made today, and I'm going to relax for a little bit with some delicious passion fruit juice and another Om Nom, the little taro breads that we get from the little bakery nearby. They're so good. I almost had to fight chips for it. And I'm just gonna rest for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get ready for phase 2 of the day and its adventures, and hopefully seeing the roof cats again. But thank you guys so much, because having the vlog channel to just want to take you guys out with me, because I love our community so much, and wanting to share some adventures with you, wanting to share some growth with you, wanting to see some progress on the things that bog me down. It's kind of like knowing that your friends are there with you, and knowing that you want to show them that you can make some steps forward and not just keep talking about the same stuff over and over again, but actually get somewhere. It's really, really helpful. So I'm really excited to share these with you, and I am going to sit down and continue to figure out my little productive checklist, and once I have more of it wiggled out, I might share how I got there with you guys, because I have stumbled on a really great creative motivational book, and I have been reintroduced to the Getting Things Done program, which I read years ago and had forgotten about, and it's really already helping change a whole lot in my life. So I'll mention that to you guys once I have it smoothed out a little bit more. I'll keep my eyes out for more adventure, but man, I think already today we've had a really wonderful day, and now I'm gonna get back to work so that hopefully tomorrow, when that hour rolls around, I will be able to go back to campus and maybe explore some more of it with you guys. If nothing else, there are so many amazing pigeons there. I can probably spend the entire trip just taking pictures of beautiful pigeons. They're just gorgeous, and they're very fearless, and they really don't like rice crackers. I have to bring better offerings next time.